Welcome back to part 8 of Coffee Talk. I tried turning the sound down, the music, and I don't seem to be able to. Gone for everything, don't seem to be there. I have no idea. Anyway, it's come to my knowledge that this playthrough, probably the entirety of it, maybe one video, is copyrighted. So I'm not actually, the ads you're seeing ain't mine. So that's the same with season 1. I didn't know about it at the time. And now season 2. Should have looked at the music aspect of it. There's no music thing to turn down, or I can't seem to find it. So whatever. But yeah, so blah. It is what it is. So no real, I won't say point playing this, but I'm kind of annoyed at it. But whatever, it is what it is. I'll continue. Really, it's kind of frustrating. It kind of winds me up a little bit. Just on the basis it feels like I shouldn't play it just because of that aspect of it. But I always leave music in to a point if it adds to the atmosphere, and it does. I just want to go turn the music down, but at the same time I'm getting copyright striked out the wazoo. What's the point? It's not benefiting from me. Beneficial for me in that respect financially. Whatever. Anyway. Today's news. Curbing recent security breaches. Government to block data leakers' websites. Okay. First workaholic treatment center to open in 2024. No phone or laptop, just rest. Sounds good to me. Bachelors report silver algae blooming on Alki Beach, apparently. Okay. Well, let's start the day. Thunder and raining still going, man. What type of year? What time of year is this? Oh, before we crack on with the day, let's check social media anyway. In Tamidachio. Supermodel sing. Oh, what? This is just all. Anyone new? Lucas. Change his. What is that? Whatever. Rionha's got a guitar. So she plays guitar. Amanda, Silva, Gala. Oh yeah, he's got his pet cat. Alright, let's look at stories. Okay. Rionha. Today's delivery cut-off time. What? 3 o'clock. No night shift. Okay. Rachel says, it's coming together. I can't believe it. It's going to be so good. I like that. Lucas. Busy all day today. Don't forget to drink water. Still on hiatus though. Okay. Aqua. Having a good ocean fish as a pet is so hard, especially living in a city such as Seattle, but it feels nice to have someone depend on you, you know? Jesus. Fish. Maybe get a cat, maybe it'd be more to your liking, but I don't know. Myrtle. Do you think VR would really take off in the future? I personally can't use it for very long, but that maybe that's just me. Not a fan of VR. Don't know if people can use it for a long period of time. I know it's gotten better over time. It always seemed like a gimmick to me, so I'm not going to invest £200 plus to try it out. I'm just not. I don't really care for it. I'm happy to game the way I'm gaming now, but maybe I'm old school, huh? Bailey. Ice Bailey's. What? Ice Bailey, so she's 100. What? I have no idea what that means. Celesta, she's a 10 but about to marry a freelancing elf. Oh, I see. I get it. Oh, I see. It's a play on she's a 10 but blah blah. I get it. Okay. I know it's a meme, but I don't actually 100% get it, but I get the gist of it. Alright, let's start the day properly now. Somehow I feel like it's going to be a long, long night. Yeah, actually, I said start the day. It's start the night, really. Or not. First customer. Who is it? The big guy's back. Good evening. Gala, isn't it? Hey, INSANEBRIT. How are you? Not too shabby, I hope. He's got all cuts over his arm, but bandages. No, plasters. Everything is just fine, except for the rain and the thunder. You sure? Positive. Why is he saying that? What's wrong? How about you? How about you, sir? How's work? My shift is over, so I'm free now. Nice. That reminds me of Mr. Hyde. Oh, sorry. That reminds me. Mr. Hyde was here just the other day. He was... oh, yeah, okay. Ah, that's right. Did he tell you the reason for his visit? Yeah, he's moving back here, right? Well, at least that's the plan. Yes, what a nice surprise. He told me he's got a few things to discuss on that. Well, it's part of why I'm here tonight. Dude, he ain't moving here, dude. Like, in with me. Aside from getting myself a hot drink, that is. Okay. On that note, I'm so ready to take your order. Much obliged. Okay, so, what's he going to order, and am I going to get it right? That is the question. So, Henry told me about this Indonesian ginger drink. Oh, man. Okay, ginger. So, it's got ginger in it. It has milk, honey, a couple of other stuff in it. So, ginger, honey, and milk. I think it's called STMO. Stimo? What? Have a cup of that. Okay, so let me just reevaluate what you said. Ginger, okay. Milk, honey, ginger. Here we go. I ain't got to give him anything, I don't think. That looks weird. Items, what was there to give? Someone's, I think it was that girl's. Yeah, it wasn't him. Whatever. Serve it. Let's see what, okay. One nutritious drink from Archipelago. Coming up, whatever. Thanks a lot. So what's in it again? It's a hot blend of egg, milk, ginger and honey. Damn. The drink's name itself is from the ingredients. Wow. Susu, tella, maduja, milk, egg, honey and ginger. My god. How would I know that? It's crazy. No wonder it somewhat reminds me of eggnog. Never had it myself, eggnog. A bit spicier and not as rich, but I can see why Henry likes it. It's a great stamina drink. He probably needs it to keep up with Rachel's work. You're probably right. As long as he remembers to take breaks, maybe I should invite him for a drink here sometime. What do you think? That would be lovely. But consider it done. Any new customer at this point would be good. Golden. You know what? I don't think Hyde will show up tonight. Oh, why is that? When I called him earlier to confirm, he sounded a little annoyed. And it's not exactly great outside either. I thought he liked this kind of weather. He's a vampire. Him, yes. His car, not so much. Oh yeah, it was a battered down old car, wasn't it, you were saying? That thing wouldn't survive this kind of storm. Now that you mention it, you may be right. I used to drive him in that car back in the day. Did he ever tell you how old it is? Yep, gave me the full whole backstory of it. Oh, I guess I'm just surprised he still uses it at all. The car clearly holds a special meaning to him. He was also quite sentimental about it, which makes me wonder if it has anything to do with him moving back here. What do you mean? He lived here before, right? Yeah. And he kept bringing up the past too. Are you saying his move is motivated by nostalgia? Yeah, I'd say that. Wouldn't surprise me. Maybe to be closer to Gala. I was going to say homesickness, but I realise that makes no sense. I get what you're trying to say though. It's the strange longing for times gone by. Considering how fast things are changing these days. And well, that's kind of funny actually, because considering the fact of what he is and how old he is, why would he crave nostalgia when he's so used to moving on? Then again, over a period of time, it does get irritable to keep changing over and over again. Especially if you liked the certain aspects of your life. But things change, obviously. We've only got some limited time on this earth, where he's got like 1500 times more, you know, time on Earth, or whatever. So it is what it is. Considering how fast things are changing these days, maybe even too fast, which is ironic, really. What is? Live long enough, and you realise the only constant in life is change itself. Yeah, there you go. Like I said, he's getting tired of having to keep changing, people dying, moving on, new friends, you know, having new friends each lifetime or whatever, you know, especially if they're human. Or maybe they're not. Maybe a lot of his friends, ideally, well, are other beings, like not only himself, but like, you know, other species that last hundreds of years, you know. So, but it is what it is. Things like shifting necessities, curveballs. The world, curveballs. The world throws at you. Just stuff you have to deal with indefinitely. Considering our lifespans, you'd think we'd get used to it at some point. True, but it does get tiring, I'm sure. The gate and all that stuff. But we never do. Never completely, anyway. I suppose the idea of getting used to change is a paradox in and of itself. That sounds about right. Perhaps nostalgia is an anchor for dinosaurs like us. Keeps us from losing ourselves to the world's relentless speed. Times change, people change, technology changes, you know what I mean? You get used to these after a while, huh? Pretty much. Oh, it's her. Oh, hey there. We meet again. Yes, hello. His phone's going off. Excuse me a moment. Got it. What can I get you, Miss Rona, for a drink? Welcome. Good evening. I'm meeting up with someone. Oh, okay then. How's your car, by the way? My car? Oh, you mean the tyre? There's really no need for concern, as it was an easy fix. Oh, I see. But thank you for asking. My pleasure. May I order... Oh, may I order a cup of Russian tea? Oh, I ain't heard that before. Russian tea, huh? What's that gonna ensue of? So it's tea. What's going on here? My bad. Gala had... Okay. What the hell is Russian tea? I have no idea what that is. Are you kidding me? Like, have I just got to guess it? Russian tea. I have no idea. Tea. Milk. What's this? Cinnamon. Lemon. Mint. Ginger. I don't even know. I couldn't tell you. Cinnamon will be spicy. That's sweet. That's extra sweetness or something. I don't know. That's... I don't know. I couldn't tell you. This is crazy. I'm just gonna brew it and move on. I've got it wrong. I know I have. Milk mint tea. Am I supposed to... keep putting it like... Have I got 3 times? Oh, hold on. How many... Oh, I can only trash it so many times, right? I don't know. I'm just trying. Gala had. Oh, I don't even know what that is. It doesn't seem to be saying I've only got unlimited options. I mean, like, it's limited, so I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, I see. It is saying we've only got 2 more chances to make it. What if I put TT in the milk? I have no idea. Oh my god. Might be my last chance, guy. Oh, this sucks. Last chance. I swear. Just says undiscovered. Tea ginger. What the hell? I don't know. I'm just gonna serve this. Don't even know. Enjoy! That's what I got. Here you go, miss. I have no idea. This is not what I ordered. Is it not? I'm sorry. Let me make it for you. It's okay. You can leave it. Are you sure? Yes, don't worry about it. Okay then. Sorry about that again. I don't know. Again, so what are you... I'm really annoyed at this whole thing. So who are you meeting with, if I may ask? You should know, shouldn't you? Oh, is it that guy who wanted to apologise to her? After all, you were tasked... Okay, to give me his contact info. It's that dude. Ah, so you two connected in the end. I'm sorry I failed to give you his contact info to you. It's fine. He sent me a message last night through my private social media, which both surprised and confused me. I mean, how did he find my account? I heard you can find just about anything online nowadays if you know the way around, your way around. True. So it's probably an internet thing. That sounds a bit worrisome. What about people's privacy? Yeah, that's a valid concern. All we can do now is consider carefully what we put out there, I suppose. True. Right. Then I wonder, what does he want from me? Just to apologise. Oh, he's back. Yeah, so Hyde's not coming tonight. Probably for the best, given the circumstances. Is he okay? Yeah, he just wants to take it easy tonight. Understandable. Take it easy. Maybe he didn't want the burdensome of coming here and talking to everybody. My apologies for these surges. Is the lights gone out again? I was hoping it would be a bit more stable as the days go by, but no need to apologise for something's out of your control. That's right, you tried everything you could. I know. Thank you for your understanding. How are you doing, miss? Hey there. Did you manage to resolve your issue with children? Oh yeah, that's right. The children were scared of him, weren't they? Sorry? Oh, I mean hospital admission problem from the other day. Oh, that. For a minute there, I thought I had a beef with kids I was unaware of. Sorry for the misunderstanding. No worries. That was funny. It's only been a few days, so not much has changed. How about you? Feeling better? Ah, yes. Well, I apologise for the way I acted a few days ago. We all have our bad days, so don't worry about it. Thank you. Ah, while we're on the topic, I told Officer Georgie what happened to your car. Would you mind pointing out where you believe the incident took place? That's right, he wanted to know where she was when she had her car damaged or whatever. Sure, it was quite near the police station actually. At a metered spot, just outside the now defunct library. Oh, the vacant building at the Bourne intersection. Yes, that's correct. I see. So it was originally a library. You know the area? I know of the property, yeah. It's been abandoned for a long time now. But it's a heritage building, so I often wonder why nothing's being done with it. Since it's located in a very populated cultural-centric neighbourhood. Ooh, interesting. That's true. There's even an art college nearby. Right. Then again, I've always found the street a bit odd. Odd? How? It's just barren. Especially if you consider the area. And the weird thing is, yes, I feel like it wasn't always that way. Feel? Don't you mean remember? Nope, exactly what I said. It's a feeling, not a clear memory. Strange, isn't it? That is odd. I'm probably talking like I'm there. Well, there used to be a flea market there a long time ago. Perhaps that's what you were recalling. A flea market, huh? The last time I drove there, I remember seeing nothing but concrete. Oh wait, there was a single dead tree surrounded by strange trinkets. A dead tree, huh? My god, what's that about? No idea why. I almost forgot about it. It stuck out like a sore thumb. About 8 feet tall. No leaves. It's been there forever too, as far as I know. That hawthorn tree. Oh, that hawthorn tree was something of a landmark for us drivers. And the trinkets you spoke of were actually remembrance of sorts. Yeah, I was going to say, a tree with like trinkets on it. Did somebody die there? Damn. Remembrances. Hold on, I'm going to recap a bit. Wait, hold on. I'm going to recap a bit here, okay? Sure. Your car was vandalised near a metered parking spot in front of an abandoned library. Oh, in a seemingly deserted street within a busy area. That has a large dead tree surrounded by remembrances for some reason. Sounds about right, except the tree is no longer there. Oh? Are you serious, Pops? Georgie, why wouldn't I be? That is crazy. So Georgie and Lucas have shown up. I've got 4 customers this evening. Holy shit. We're going to make money. We're going to make bank. Wait a minute. Technically, I don't know how I've kept my customers because I keep making coffees wrong. Maybe I'm tired. We'll say what you will. But sometimes I just don't know the ingredients. What was the Russian tea? I don't know what they have in Russian tea. I mean, I put milk tea and whatever. Good evening, gentlemen. Hey, everyone. Hey, you, everyone. Oh, boy. I thought I'd be early, but you're already here, lady. Hello. INSANEBRIT, for the love of all things holy. Tell me my lighter is here. Well, you're in luck, because it is. Hot damn, thank goodness. Would you like to get it now? Would you like me to get it now for you? Nah, it's fine. I'm just glad you know it's here. Just bring it with my drink later. Sure, let me know when you're ready to order. Cheers. Well. What's up, y'all? What's new? Evening, officer. We were just talking about the spot where Riona's car may have been vandalised. Oh? They got your car too, lady? Yes, but it's not a big issue. Still sorry you had to experience that. Where did you park your car, miss? I can send you the coordinates if you like. That'd be real swell. Got it. Okay. Oh. See, it's outside the police station. Is it within the area you expected, or... Pretty much. Same location where I parked mine a week ago. Maybe it's someone with a vendetta against the police and they just assumed it was another police officer's car and was like, screw it, I'm going to damage it. I see. You can rest assured we already increased patrols in that area. That's great. But I'm the only one doing it at the moment. That sucks. Yeah, you're here, dude. What now? Huh, what's that? Am I hearing you, hearing out of all people, doubting my skills in INSANEBRIT? No, of course not. I just thought it means an unfortunate increase in your workload. Ah, well, them's the breaks, I suppose. Anyway, give me your strongest espresso. Okay. INSANEBRIT, and don't forget my lighter. An espresso. At least he knows once. Okay, so espresso was a coffee. I think it was coffee, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Okay. I feel like having one myself, to be honest with you. How do I... There we are, right trigger. Serve it well. Oh, there it is. Thanks, INSANEBRIT. You probably think I'm being silly. But what can I say? It's my lucky charm. Yeah. It's borderline superstitious, I know. Don't you have anything of that sort? For me personally, I mean, typical like hats on beds, walking under a ladder, bad luck. Then again, you are talking to somebody who owned a black cat for 15 years, and a lot of people, I think I said this previously in another video, that like people don't adopt black cats because they think that they're bad luck, which may or may not be the case. I don't know. I mean, I couldn't tell you, but yeah, didn't mean anything to me. He's no longer with us. That's where I thought it goes with me. Well, I have reason to be. I have good reason to be superstitious. And no offense with him and his line of work. He needs all the luck he can get. Whenever I don't have this with me, things happen. Yeah, it seems that way, don't it? Right. Alright, here comes the strongest espresso in the house. Cheers. Ah, perfect, as always. Everyone else is like, yeah, that's a lot of bullshit. He gave me a lot of crap. Like, he didn't give me anything what I ordered. Are you ready to order, man? Might as well. I'd like something dessertsy. Because it's my chest day. Huh? Oh, I see. Sure thing. Anything specific in mind? Well, I saw a video of Spanish hot cocoa drink yesterday. It was thick. It was chocolate sauce. Oh god, the name also reminded me of a song. But for some reason I can't remember the title right now. You know, that sounds oddly familiar. For real? But I have that thick choco, it's got milk. Okay, a little hot spicy kick to it. So hot chocolate, milk and cinnamon. Yeah, I'm gonna get it wrong. Okay, so if I consult this, just out of interest, what the hell's that? Coffee, milk. I see. Coffee, milk. Okay, that's interesting. Sweet coffee. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm just looking at if we found anything new. That's just okay. He said milk though, and spicy. So we're going. So this is a new drink we're going to discover, I assume. Blue lightning, flower bed. Yeah, we're dreaming blue. Okay. This one, sweet latte. And then this one's the new one we've got there. Okay, I was just verifying. I'm happy with what I've done. Let's just go. If I get it wrong, I'll get it wrong. Wow. Nice. Spice lady. Looks nice. We ain't got anything to give him, have we? I don't think we do, no. Hot coke coming up. Thanks. Our survey says INSANEBRIT. Yes. I don't think this is it. Oh shit. It's not. It's neither luscious nor thick enough. I'm sorry about that. Let me remake it for you. Nah, it's my fault for being vague. So don't worry about it, okay? Alright. I think he wanted... I don't get it though, because he said it had spice, cocoa, and then it was obviously milk in it. So what the hell am I going to do? Unless it's supposed to be cocoa and milk, but then that kicks the spice out of it. What are you talking about? Oh, I don't know. So, Pops. Just earlier you were telling me about your creepy patrolling experience, right? Was it in the same location where the lady's car was? Creepy patrolling experience? Well, I don't know if I should even talk about it. Because maybe it's just a tad too spooky, for God's sake. Even for me. Happened. Tell them, Pops. It's not that big a deal, honestly. Then all the more reason to talk about it, right? Maybe someone here will know something. You've got a point there. Yeah, she's fucking spooky, isn't she? I'm alright. Y'all were talking about the area anyway, right? Yep. Well, I've been patrolling there for the past few nights. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to have something to drink. I'm breathing so much. Alright. I've been patrolling there the past few nights. The street itself is fairly straightforward. It's about half a mile round trip from the intersection and back. There's nothing much there either. A concrete sidewalk with metered parking spots. Yeah. A fence here and there. That's what she said. Just an old tree was there, right, as well. An unfinished construction site with a couple of CCTVs dotted about. Sounds barren, doesn't it? Like a industrial place. But then again, it was supposed to be this is just a street in a popular area, so I'm surprised it won't be a bit more busy, especially for traffic going down that way. No tree? What tree? There used to be a dead tree in the front of the old library. Huh? Oh, that old dead tree. It was uprooted by the city back in January. Ah. The commercial community decided it wasn't really a good look. So when the city started a massive cleanup project last year, well, they simply voted to get rid of it. I see. Why, what's up? Why, is it cursed? The revenge of the tree? We were actually talking about it earlier, and being a decade-old landmark aside, could there be something more than the tree, than just as well as being old? Maybe, okay, the whole point is if it was something to do with commending dead people from accidents and stuff, maybe the ghosts and the spirits are unrest. They're like, you know, you disturbed their rest and now they're damaging people's cars. You think so? That's what I think after listening to Miss Rona. Are you expecting something from me, INSANEBRIT? Huh? Oh, no. I'm sorry, I crossed the line. You just seem to know a lot about it, and I don't want to mix up the facts. I understand. But I would like to hear of the officer's spooky tale first, if you don't mind. Gladly, miss. Almost forgot about me there, huh? So anyway, patrolling on that street is an easy task. Only 4 or 5 cars were parked there overnight at most, which makes keeping track a breeze. Sounds ideal enough. As expected though, nothing happened the first 2 nights. But yesterday, well, a different story. Oh, it was a different story. Hold on. What's wrong, Lucas? Georgie, well, what a stage setup. He's getting nervous. Oh, phew. There you go. Thank goodness. Sorry about that. Please continue. Alrighty. Well, it was nearing the end of my shift and I found nothing was amiss. There were only 4 cars parked that night. Two spaced across the street and 2 on the opposite corner, side by side. My plan was to leave after I walk one last round to make sure everything was okay. And I remember you can cover, and a reminder, you can cover the whole place in only 8 minutes. Okay. Then, at the end of my walk, I took a drag on my cigarette. Smug as I was about to clock out, thinking towards another night job done. Well done. Right? Wrong. And I was immediately faced with the impossible. 3 cars, 2 side by side, 1 across from the street. So, and 2 cars popped up out of nowhere. All tyres flattened. Oh, I see. That's 12 vandalised tyres for you in a span of less than 10 minutes. Jesus. That is so strange. It would take several minutes to flatten just 1 tyre. And that's if you're using the right tools. Right. But that wasn't all. Oh no, it wasn't. Because that was the moment when the street lights went out suddenly. And all at once. Jesus Christ. What? Right after that I heard flurries of footsteps and laughter. Jesus, that's fucking creepy. They were going farther and farther away from the scene, and yet I saw nothing at all. Oh. Are you sure? Did the CCTV catch anything? The infrareds actually managed to catch something, but the videos weren't clear at all, so I'm still investigating it. Jeez Louise, Pops. And it's way spookier than what you told me in the car. But it's cool though. Huh. I may be laughing now, but I almost pissed my pants. There, you see. Well, whoever they were, they work fast. They sure work fast. Right? Anyway, INSANEBRIT, I think I want another drink. All that talking has made my throat dry and coffee just ain't cutting it. Roger that. What would you like? What do you suggest? Oh, I have no idea. How about some tea with ginger and honey? Tea, ginger, honey. Sounds good. Can you use the red flower stuff that you... Okay. Hibiscus. Red flower, tea and ginger. Okay. Did he say... Oh, God. Ginger and honey. I gave him his lighter back, didn't I? Ah, Tigia Rosella. Nice. Yeah, I did. One piping hot Tigia Rosella for you. Oh, what does it mean? I have no clue. Ja means ginger, T means tea, Ta means tea, and Rosella is Rosella, another name for hibiscus. Wow. A lot of backstory to these teas, isn't there, and everything. I see, a legit herbal drink. Spicy, but perfect for the weather. Oh, ginger spicy, so I got... Oh, man. It is what it is. So I'm basically getting confused between... Because cinnamon has been said to be spicy, or whatever they talk about spice. And so ginger is actually spicy as well. Is that what's happening here? I'm all over the place. Good call, INSANEBRIT. I'm happy to please. If that's the case, let me join your patrol, Pops. Because I'm not scared of ghosts. Huh, real beings scare me more. Wait a sec, kid. What do you mean by ghosts, huh? Jumping the gun a little there, ain't you? Huh. I don't know, Pops. Maybe it's something... It's even something crazier than that. This is a really serious problem, kid. Don't joke around like that. Sorry. Interesting. You know something? No, not me. But she might. Right, the tree wasn't it. Oh yeah. What about it, miss? It's your turn to finish your thought. I'm not sure if it can be of any use at all, but... Officer, are you aware of the story behind that tree? Huh? I recall what you said earlier. People often leave remembrances around it. What do you mean by that, miss? Well, it's because someone passed away there. What? Allow me to explain. I mentioned there was once a flea market on that street, correct? Right. They called it the fairy market. It was unofficial. Okay, it was unofficially set up by the transits community. Transients, whatever. Transients? I don't know what the hell that is. That word. Being the government's term for unregistered citizens. I see. So immigrants. It was unofficially there. Weren't supposed to be there, but they set it up anyway. Including all the other uncategorized beings at the time. Fairies was part of that. Oh, fairies were a part of that. Huh. I remember learning about it. After the war, the government made its first official attempt to sort things out. Organising equitable classifications was thought as one of the first steps towards civil peace. But it was oversimplified, inefficient, and I think speedy enough. And was not speedy enough. Was all that before Vindication Act? Way before that. Many who couldn't register were basically in administrative limbo. So they didn't know their status, they didn't know if they could live here or not. You know what I mean? So, one of those things. Couldn't work, couldn't pay taxes, had to cheat system or whatever. You know what I mean? Just to get by. Not working, but not officially working, as it were, like paying taxes and stuff. What? That's that's as good as like not existing at all. Exactly, if not on the system. Really, that's horrible. Ugh. It was the main reason why the fairy market was created in the first place, to ensure transcendent survival throughout the changing times. In more ways than one. The market had no real schedule, therefore the start of the fairy week would be marked by flowers strewn along the intersection, just so people would notice and come and take a look. Sounds kind of too low key, no? Because it was illegal, silly. Yeah, that's what I mean. It was illegal. They shouldn't really be doing it, but they did it anyway. I wonder how they got away with it for so long. If it was like, I don't know, it just seems a bit weird. If it's a market, it's not like it's like one dude selling something door to door. You're talking about a market here. Maybe it was low priority for the police at the time. Like they weren't harming anybody, so they didn't really bother with it as such. And that was exactly the problem. The market ran day and night. Oh, I see. Its format unchanging. At the same time, the economy was slowly reshaping the landscape. People started to spend more, becoming reckless, while the laws were still shaky at best. Then a tragic incident occurred one night. A drunk driver was speeding and went off course, striking a vendor there. And the only evidence left of the crime was that tree standing where there was no tree before. Huh? Wait a second, what? Why did I never hear about it? How long ago was this? The accident occurred in 1959. Oh, fuck. As if we would ever know. That's 1960, might as well say. 60, 70, 80, 90, 2000, 10, 20, 70 years ago. You know what I mean? But the market itself was disbanded in 1961. Happened before I was born, huh? Yeah, I remember everything now. It was actually quite an infamous case, wasn't it? But due to the nature of it being, of the beings involved, most people couldn't help but, well, forget. Huh? We're talking about the late 50s to the early 60s here. Post-war media was still quite scarce. And I remember the drunk driver was also the son of a very wealthy individual. Oh, correct. But that wasn't exactly the part of that made the case so infamous. It was due to the fact that no body was ever found at the crash site. What the hell? As well as a vendor being transient with legal ID or a paper trail. Okay, so of course he had no legal ID on him. Yeah, he wasn't supposed to be here, whatever. As a result, the court had no choice but to dismiss the case, so he got away with it, kind of thing. But there was a body, wasn't it? Just not the one people might expect. You mean the tree? Yeah, that's a good point. Is that what you're right? Where semi-spiritual beings like us pass on from the physical world. Some may leave specific markers behind. Not all can do that. It makes sense. It's like a common theme of like people dying and leaving trees behind when they die. Us banshees don't do that. You don't? No, we simply disappear. Jesus. So if I'm getting this right, this tree couldn't be used as evidence because it wasn't classified as remains yet. Well, they didn't know about it. Yeah, it makes sense. The witnesses were just in the same boat. No paper trail. So the driver's lawyer took advantage of those loopholes, and that's messed up. Beyond messed up, pops. Ooh, I'm boiling. I'll take a further look into this more, miss. But I have a question for you. Yes? How does she know so much about it? You think the vandalism has anything to do with the tree's removal? I think it does. I don't know. I suppose it might depend on when the acts of vandalism began. Yeah, that makes sense. Probably when it was removed recently. Someone who lived long enough to know about it, or because it's his spirit, or wherever the tree is located now. Is there some way of him moving his spirit from the tree and going around, walking about, you know what I mean? Well, I better get going. It's almost time for my shift. Okay, officer, break a leg, pops. I'd rather not. Stay safe. Will do. I'll keep you all posted. Creepy. I better go as well. Got an early shift tomorrow. There's one thing I want to confirm though, if you don't mind, miss. Yes? It's about the fairies passing and how everyone ends up forgetting about them afterwards. I really thought that was just a myth. I guess not. Unfortunately, that is why there used to be memorabilia around the tree, whatever. There were efforts by those who remembered to preserve the memory. But it wasn't enough, was it? Else we'd still have the tree. It really makes me question my memory. Are there any people I might have forgotten? Were there events I missed? It is quite scary to think about. For beings like us, being forgotten is inevitable. so no need to feel bad about it. Is that so? Oh, I didn't catch your name, by the way. I'm Gala. Oh, I'm Lucas. Nice to meet you, sir. Well then, nice meeting you. Good luck with your future auditions, Miss Rionha. Thank you. See you around. Bye, INSANEBRIT. Take care. So Gala's gone. This is where he was supposed to be apologising. He's going to buy her a drink and pay for a coffee or whatever. That's creepy though about the officer though. Oof. You okay? It's getting real late. I still want to talk, but if you are tired, let me know. Have you eaten? Do you want something to eat? We don't sell food here. I'm sure he won't speak to us though, dude. He's going to probably take her to a restaurant if she wants something. You don't? No wonder your place is always empty. Well, just kidding, INSANEBRIT. Don't hate on me, please. Well, do you want another drink? I wouldn't mind one. Nice. What do you feel like having? Something without milk, with a fresh feeling and some brightness to it. I'm also quite partial to blue pea. That's it. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, I'll order something for you. May I? Sure. Okay, so INSANEBRIT, could you try this mix? What is it? Blue pea, honey and mint. Yeah, I was going to say mint because it's freshness. Okay. Done. Alright, so what we're going to actually give her? What's it called? It must be a new drink. I haven't made this. Oh, that looks interesting. Flower bed. Nice. Look at the bottom. It's like a fire at the bottom there. Looks cool. Here you go. Here you go, miss. Oh, it's pretty. Yeah, actually. What's it taste like? Is it good? No, sorry. It's good, but lacking brightness. Oh. Some lemon would be nice. But it's alright. Thank you for ordering it for me. Okay. Thanks for making it look pretty, INSANEBRIT. I try. But man, that whole case earlier though. It was a lot to take in. Also about the whole forgetting thing. That really gave me chills. Why? Ugh. Don't you feel scared of just disappearing in the end? Because I do. That's why I thought I finally understood you. I understood you too. I mean, the reason why you wanted to become a soprano your way. The traditional way. Oh. Care to compare notes? Because I've yet to be entirely certain about that myself. Oh, huh. Now that's what you call huge pressure. Before that though, can I ask a teeny tiny question? Go ahead. What inspired you to go down this path? I mean, I may have an idea on why you're choosing the hard way, but why soprano in the first place? Because it's been done before. Pardon? Because there was already a banshee who did it before, so I know it's not impossible. Who? Hua? For real? Her part. Wait, sorry. Her part was that of Sobe's aria, and she was not very well known. Was it Soba aria? Oh, I mean, she was a secondary character back in the early 19th century opera. Sorbet arias would be sung towards the end of the second act, usually before the evening ended. Hawkers would use the time to offer their wares, for the last time to the patrons. Often desserts, hence sorbet aria. Oh, I see. Like background singing at the end of a show or something. Yes. Things are different nowadays because people are expected to listen to the end. The first time I heard her voice was on an old recording of a comedy opera. I was still very young back then. She was playing a confused maid role at the very end of the opera, wondering why and how people could act so crazy when in love. But despite her confusion, she thought she wasn't so old that she couldn't find out the reason herself. It was a funny epilogue to the opera. But hearing a banshee sing such a playful and light-hearted piece, It was truly an eye-opener for me. Wow. Oh man, I bet it was. Sadly, I couldn't find any of her other works, but it always stuck with me nonetheless. So I left my commune and started trying on my own. That's really cool and brave of you to do so. I agree. I have never talked about this before. It's a bit embarrassing. Now, don't be embarrassed. I think it's super cool. You're just inspired to push yourself beyond what's expected of you. That's a good point. I like that. Breaking out. It's been done before, but you want to make a bigger impact maybe on the industry itself. And wishing to leave a mark on this world. Is that what you think? You're just trying to follow a path that has been traveled before. And that's not always a bad thing, especially for beings like us. You're just being careful yet courageous. Right? Because the path you're choosing to walk on is still difficult. Regarding leaving your mark, I don't know. I just feel maybe you're the same as me. Like, what's the point of being born if nobody's going to remember us? Right, INSANEBRIT? Right. You'll also start maybe a YouTube channel. But anyway, that's just whatever. No comment. There you go. Why do you want to be remembered so much? Why wouldn't you? I suppose you see the end differently than most. I want to be, doesn't want to be remembered. Of course you want to be remembered. But, even celebrities who pass on, you know what I mean, and like have great works, unless you're as big as Elvis or something like that. I'd rarely think about people who are passed on, celebrities, and they're celebrities. At the end of the day, whether you're rich or poor or famous or not, you're all going to end up in the ground. And I know it's depressing, but that's just the way it is. So we all end up in the same place, in theory, on earth, in the ground. Heaven and hell, I don't know if you believe it or not. Some end up at the top, some end up at the bottom. I don't know, can't speak for everyone, huh? But yeah, most, like I said, we're all going to end up in a box. So, rich or poor. So it's kind of interesting that way. I was actually seeing differently than most. So, care to enlighten me? I can't speak for anyone else, but in my case, I was a kid who grew up in a large family, you see. Okay, so I'm going to throw it out there here and now, because he grew up in a big family. He wasn't really looked upon. There was like 10 kids, he was in the middle somewhere, and he got overlooked a lot of the time. So he has a need to be someone who's like, I'm going to assume he's kind of needy, or probably somebody who seeks attention because he never got it as a kid. So he's kind of starved of it, so he hyperinflates himself. Then again, he's a media personality, and to be successful in some aspects, in some ways, a lot of people do that. It is what it is. He grew up in a large family, you see. Like, humongously large, okay. Literally couldn't count all my siblings, even if I wanted to. Wow! What were you, dude? A member of an ant hill? An ant farm? Like, what? You know what I mean? Come on. How many fucking family members? Because they're everywhere, thanks to my dad. Jesus Christ. Oh? We weren't wealthy though, not even close. The money situation was always suffocating us for real. If you couldn't count your own siblings on your hand or whatever, then no wonder money was tight as hell. But sometimes Dad would drop by to give us some money, I see, so you weren't living with him. Though it wasn't even enough to cover utilities for more than a couple of months. Then they'd just leave again a couple of days later. Are you the oldest? Nope. But my older bros had already moved out by the time I hit high school. I was so surprised when my dad gave me the house after he died. Jesus. Oh? Which is where my siblings live now, okay. I'm sorry to hear about your father. No, it's fine. Anyways, so my older brothers come back, right? They wanted me to sell the house and divide the earnings. Hell no, I wouldn't do that. Wanting a slice inheritance pie, huh? You didn't do it. You didn't do that, right? Heck no. That's why I left for LA. So if they really want me to sell the house, they have to chase after me. Cool. Thankfully, my younger siblings and I are pretty tight. we're a good team. That's a relief. But that was also why I needed money fast. I needed to send money to help my family's bills. And of course, so I could stay alive as well. That's why I ended up having to join the production house. The production house? Yeah, it was like a bunch of content creators getting together to make videos every day. Yeah, this is a thing that YouTubers do today. Coming together, coming up with ideas, creating content. I mean, if it works, and whatever, I don't know. I'm certainly somebody who wouldn't want to do that because I just create gaming content. It's irrelevant. It's like, I don't know. I don't do skits, I don't do drama, I don't do any of that kind of stuff. I just simply record gameplay. So, I don't know. It is what it is. I was young and naive too, you know, because it was my first time venturing to another state completely alone after all. It's better. How predatory things could be. Man, this isn't even going to be an entertaining story. If you're uncomfortable, you don't have to talk about it. No, it's not that. I just really didn't like that production house. Oh, I see. But I needed the money. Someone there saw my vlogs and invited me in. Okay. And as one of the youngest there, I tried to get along with everyone. I would say that's not a bad thing, but at the same time, if you end up lying about who you are to make people like you, that's always going to be an issue because you come across as fake. So that would be irritable. Now, I get along with most people. It doesn't mean I like everybody, but I get along with most people. Yeah, I mean, I more or less stick to my opinion's my opinion, and I'll keep it to myself half the time. Just whatever, and I'll get on with whatever I'm doing. It is what it is. But if I don't like someone, then I'll do my best to not hang around with them, engage with them much. You know what I mean? Sometimes, I'm just being a quiet person in general. I can come across that way, I suppose. So it's kind of like a mixed bag. Everyone opens up eventually, opens up in their shell. But yeah, if you end up trying to be liked by everybody, which is never a good thing to do, because you're not going to like everybody, and not everyone's going to like you. So it is what it is. But you see, we were all creators in the entertainment industry, right? That had all that thing in common, I suppose, is what it means. Which means we all had that huge egos. So naturally, there was somewhat of a hierarchy of sorts. Trying to be all round helpful turned me into the butt of a joke all the time. That didn't discourage me at all that much, by the way. I mean, I also learned a lot there, not gonna lie. Still. Well, long story short, being tokenized sucked at the end. No disagreement there. Sorry, I swear that wasn't what I wanted to talk about to you about. It's fine. I actually learned a lot this evening. Sorry, I don't want to take up more of your time. So can I just ask you a direct question? Sure. Great. Would you be interested in guest starring in my new show? That's interesting. And she's certainly being asked a lot of questions tonight, which she never normally does. She don't talk about herself, she said earlier. Huh? I realised I was being dumb the other day. Dumb the day we first met. I kind of forced my thoughts on you and was just being a general smart-ass. I undermined your straightforward efforts because I was jealous of your solid resolve. Since everything I did was anything but. But you succeeded eventually, didn't you? And you worked hard for it. Yeah, I almost ended up losing sight of what I'd been doing all this... I'd losing sight of why I'd been doing all this in the first place. I went with the flow, made excuses a lot. All to justify the gain, but to what end? That's why I've been trying to put together a talent showcase for those who need extra exposure. It's going to be a small production thing. It'll be paid, I swear, and not with exposure either. Though it won't be much at first, because I don't have that much money ready to use at the moment. So, wait, is this a sudden? Sorry, this is a bit sudden, don't you think? No pressure, though. How does the show work? Well, I'm not 100% sure of the shape of it yet, but ideally it will have like an interview at first, and then I'll record your singing, I'll bring all the gear, I'll also be doing the editing and stuff. It's going to take a bit of time, but still I have my main show to do. I see, so it's like a side project. That's good, it gives her exposure. But I did start my vlogging journey on my own too. So I can bet you the result will still be quality. Your show will tank if I'm the first guest, you realise that, right? If it does, then it doesn't deserve to exist. I don't care about haters, but you do. Yeah, that's right, she has problems with haters, and the internet, she's not a fan of it. That's why I won't push you. She's thinking, I'm flattered, but no thank you. Okay. That's disappointing. I was hoping she would take a chance, get out there, and, you know, people always going to criticise you. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But you just got to push through. Who cares? Don't watch my content if you don't like it. You know what I mean? Who cares? Like, she still has a right to put it out there. Someone will like it. Thanks for considering me, though. Thanks for giving it a thought. So, look, I have to go. Oh, it looks like I have to go. Okay. It's nothing to do with you, to do with what you said, okay? Just bad timing. Yes, I get it. Cool. Hope we can meet again like this. If you want to. Maybe. I'll take it. Thanks for your time too, INSANEBRIT. Sorry if I bored you, huh? No, truly, it was my pleasure. Cool. Okay, I really have to go. See you around. Safe trip. Alright, see you, INSANEBRIT. Again soon. Okay, so he's gone home. Damn, I'm surprised you didn't take him up on his offer. What's wrong? I think tonight was the most I've talked in the past 2 years. Well, like I said that myself. Like, damn, she's talking an awful lot. People asking a lot of questions. And I'm quite glad to hear that. Thank you, INSANEBRIT. For what? For being such a good host. I know I'm not the easiest to get along with. It's always a pleasure to have you here and everyone around. Then I'll be taking my leave. I feel like I have a lot to do, to rethink. But I'll see you again soon. And we'll be waiting as always. Safe trip, Miss Rionha. And have a good night. Well, we've made a lot of coffee tonight. We failed a lot, but we succeeded as well. Whew. It's been a long video. I think I'm done for tonight, thank God. Hope everything will work out for everyone. I mean, I wonder what happens with Georgie in that ghost situation. Wednesday, September 27th, 2023. I'm not going to bother read the headlines. I'm just going to crack on with the next video. So I'll get down here. Right, guys, that is going to be the end of this part of the playthrough. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Interesting aspect to hear more about the flea market being made up of immigrants. It was illegal. Somebody died there, and now perhaps the spirit has come back to haunt Georgie's street, as it were. Personally, I think it's maybe someone who just knew, like, represented the immigrants, or knew them, knew the person or whatever, and was angry. And I think this whole situation has just popped up because they moved the tree, and that's what it is. Because even if you know, if it ain't him directly doing it, like being a ghost and causing havoc in the area, it could also be, I'm going to say it's more or less that, to be honest with you. But if it was somebody who was like an immigrant in the past, or knew of the history of that situation, who knows, maybe even a relative of theirs, don't know, who knows. But an intriguing factor in the actual story. I like the fact we've got like a side story there, which is quite interesting. I'm disappointed Rihanna didn't go on the guy's show or whatever, or have an interview, put herself back out there. She says she has to do some rethinking. Maybe she'll change her mind. I don't know. Feeling kind of tired now at this point in time myself, guys. Anyway, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.